up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. New York in control of the basketball. Smith. Knocked loose. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. That's going to be out of bounds. Jackson. To Rose. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Add 2 points to the board.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
Timeout here for the Knicks as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Smith. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Rose. Dennis Smith Jr. pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Kevin Knox to Dennis Smith Jr. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Smith with the basketball. Down 12. To Kevin Knox. Wide open look, won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking.
Flushes down the slam. Safe to say, notice has been served.
Sometimes things go good, other times things go great. Everything going that team's way right now.
The possession lies with New York. Smith. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. Gets it in the left corner. Baseline drive. Shot from the lane won't go. Smith into the front court. 14-point deficit. Andre Drummond with the block. Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. Count it. Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for New York, number 31.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Pick that chin up. This is a game of runs. They were on one, now you might be on one.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Into the front court comes Smith. Down a bundle. Swings it. Here's a chance from long range. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
Smith now into the front court. His guys trail by 13. They go down low to Randall. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound comes down to Griffin. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
JaVale McGee to Dennis Smith Jr. Cashes in for two.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Jackson with it. The advantage is 13 points. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
New York Knicks basketball. Smith goes to the left side. To Dennis Smith Jr. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. To Reggie Jackson. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Smith. Here comes the screen. Shot by Smith, off the mark. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. And a putback slam. Long heave from three-quarters court. We played one at Little Caesars Arena with the Pistons on top. Jay and I come back to Detroit after this. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Substitutions, Detroit. Into the game for the Knicks, number 20. And number...
Count the basket inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Payton with the basketball. His guys down big. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 2.
Elfrid Payton, couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. Oh, he missed them both. For 3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
To Drummond. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Kevin Knox. Curling inside. Andre Drummond swats it. Hayden. For three, and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
Think about how smart of a play that is, to have the awareness to get behind the three-point line off the step back.
They'll take 3 over 2 any day of the week. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Easy path to the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Count the bucket for 2.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Marcus Morris. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Marcus Morris sends it away. Nice finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Kevin Knox. Knocked loose.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Screen coming up, screen coming up.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Drummond. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Andre Drummond trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues.
Defense, defense, let's go.
Hayden. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
To Drummond. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Here comes the screen. To Kevin Knox. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Not going down here. And count the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Down the lane to lay it in. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports.
The Pistons certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Detroit Pistons. The Knicks have yet to appear after one half of basketball. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New York Knicks.
Game travels. Assists.
The New York Knicks struggle to play the angles and allow too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of the situation.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Knicks with the basketball. Smith. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Here comes the screen. to Rose. Derrick Rose, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Dennis Smith Jr. Short jumper stays out.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Oh, had him going there for a second. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Griffin. Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Trap, 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 trap.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Down for McGee. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
And breaks it up.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Marcus Morris. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way.
Good shot. Good money. Well, let's flip.
Throws it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Short jumper off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Possession lies with New York. Probing the defense to Kevin Knox. Fires the 3. Pistons clear the board.
I'm here.
And the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Smith with it up top. Down a bundle. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest. Smith with the basketball. His guys down big. Kevin Knox powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Has a look. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Got him.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Griffin.
Hey, man, I've been getting buckets, man. Give me the pill.
Not that time. Smith into the front court. He'll run the offense. Had a good look there, but it's no good. from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 6, entering the game for the Pistons.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Hayden into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. He's now 5 for 6.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Hayden to Lopez. Knocked loose. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Missed a wide open look. The pass set it all up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Payton. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Detroit's ball.
I got your help.
Here's a chance from long range. Shakes free and hits.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Pistons with a nice advantage. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter. And this has not been one of their better performances to this.
Come on now, let's go get it.
Substitutions, New York.
Jackson with it. His guys holding the big lead. Wide open look, won't go. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Hayden.
Screen.
Trying to cash in. Collected by Drummond.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Hayden to Kevin Knox.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Beyond the arc for 3. Misfires. It's no good. To Griffin. He throws it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Rises for the slam.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? you'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Hayden to Kevin Knox. Oh, he's denied. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Pistons have it. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Hayden. To Julius Randle. Rebound to Detroit. Jackson with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Fires the 3, knocks it down, and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip.
Screen coming, screen.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Elfrid Payton at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He struggled so far. Going to launch beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more 3s.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen. 4-3. Can't connect on the first free throw. And he hits the second. New York in control of the basketball. All by himself, creates his own shot there. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Pistons are the winners. They're now 2-0 in this young season. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.